Hello hunters, I hope you're doing well. In this video, we will talk about Seorin, the latest SSR hunter added to the game. We will talk about everything you need to know as quick as we can. We'll go through her skills, recommended artifacts, cores, alternative weapons, and her team composition. But before we get into that, I just want to say a huge thank you for all my awesome supporters in the Partner Creator Plus program. Currently, we have 13 supporters for Season 8, and that made us climb into the rankings, which is nice. Season 7, we were like at rank 60 to 70. Good progress nonetheless. Again, thank you so much for your support, and to our fellow hunters who haven't supported yet, please consider supporting me. I'll leave the link in the description and in the comments for you to check it out. And most importantly, I release codes as soon as it is available. Alright, let's get into the topic. The new SSR hunter, Seorin, a water breaker and a ranger. She is comparable on how SL and Goto works, but mostly on Goto. She is a hybrid character, meaning she can deal damage while also buffing the other hunters. With that, let's get into her skills. By making this as quick as possible, remember that all her skills, except her passive, are pure damage and just buffing Seorin herself. Her team buffing or debuffing capability is in her passive, at A0, where she can inflict water damage increase, A3 increases defense, HP, and MP recovery of the entire team, A4 water damage increase when you have another water element on the team, and A5 increases the passive of A0, which makes the water damage increase per stack is 2% instead of 1%. So yeah, consider it 100% damage increase compared to her A0 passive. Okay, that's it for her skills. Pretty quick, right? Let's move on to her recommended artifacts. But as a side note, the sets I'm going to recommend hasn't been tested for the reason I haven't got them yet. And if I do, I didn't have the luck to get good stats. We'll simply base on the artifact effect and see which one fits Seorin's playstyle. The following are the best artifacts I can recommend for a supportive Seorin. 8-piece greed. The team-wide crit buff is a great option, plus the break damage increase is essential for Seorin's kit. Another is 8-piece chaotic desire. This new artifact set is a good option too. More break damage than greed, plus the elemental damage increase is a great buff since you'll mostly run Seorin with water hunters, so everyone can benefit this buff. 4-piece greed plus 4-piece chaotic desire is a great combo too since it can provide lots of buff to the team. It can increase crit rate, crit damage, and 20% elemental damage, and the 30% break damage is a sweet buff for Seorin. Now moving on to the offensive Seorin, here's my recommendation. 4-piece chaotic desire plus 4-piece destructive instincts is the best combo for ultra breaking Seorin. You'll get a total of 60% additional break damage, 20% elemental damage, and a juicy 60% damage increase. Another is 4-piece greed plus 4-piece obsidian. Since the new sets will take time to acquire and get good stats, this combo will be a great temporary set. Seorin will deal a good amount of damage for this, but the MP restriction might be less effective in longer fights. You can also do 4-piece chaotic desire plus 4-piece obsidian, or 4-piece greed plus 4-piece destructive instincts. Pick whichever set have good stats currently and test her damage out. Alright, that's it for the sets. If I have missed something, or if you are cooking something else, let us know in the comments. Next are the cores, and it's pretty straightforward. For the mind piece, get Demon's Deception. It can increase Seorin's damage after using ultimate. For the body piece, Demon's Horn for additional survival, but whatever you have with nice stats will work too. Don't think too much for the body piece. And for the spirit piece, Demon's Magisphere or Teeth of the Watcher is a great pick to mitigate MP problems for Seorin. Lastly, try to get crit hit damage for the substats of the core. If you can't find one, then damage increase will be your second choice. And if you're short on crit rate, then get it as your final choice here. Now moving on to your weapons. This time of the game, you really don't have any choice to not pick her exclusive weapon. There are 2 ongoing events now where you can get her weapon for free. If you can't get it, then just craft it. And if you can't craft it, try to complete missions in the challenges or get exclusive weapon designs in the shop to craft the weapon. Unfortunately, you can't use any temporary weapons for Seorin. Now let's talk quickly about her weapon, the Melody of Iron and Blood. It increases the user's HP and increases the user's missile damage. You can't skip this one. You need to craft it for her, even just at A0. Period. Now lastly, let's talk about her team composition, and honestly, there isn't a lot. She's a breaker and a ranger type. A hybrid hunter, able to support and deal damage. She can buff existing water team to some extent, but as to where this is going, she is built for the upcoming first year anniversary hunter. Now going back to her team setup, and let's assume an A0 Seorin. You can go Seorin, Malin, and Alicia. Seorin can deal and break damage on her own. After her turn, Malin will set her buffs and Alicia will clean it up. Next setup is none. And I wish I was kidding. But this is our current water lineup. You can try to play around with the SRs but really won't be that good of a result. Seorin is a great replacement for Sojiwoo's break, and unfortunately, she only works with water element, so you can't mix her up with the other hunters. For now, that's her only team available, and we will be needing to wait for the first year anniversary hunter to have her debut to fully showcase Seorin's capabilities. And that's it for this quick guide for our new SSR hunter, Seorin. Honestly, aside her aesthetics, I am liking her kit, especially the big bike. Let me know in the comments if you like Seorin or not, and if not, why not?